Namaste. In Universal Yoga we have many unique different exercises which are absent in other styles of yoga, and one of them are asanas for the arms which are unique. For example, now we will show for you two modifications of the Swastikasana. Mara, please lay on the belly. Please direct your right arm to your right side, holding your right palm a little bit higher than your shoulders line. Shoulders line will be this. As you see, her hand is a little bit higher. It is transversal level of her forehead. And then move with your buttocks on the floor. Lift your knees up, standing on your feet, holding sides of your hips between your joints of the legs. Simplification of this asana can be support with your left hand in front of your chest, and in this case you push this shoulder with this arm behind your back, trying to stretch chest and front deltoid of your shoulder. General mistake is rotation of your palm up. In this case you will stretch another muscles. So hold like this, like in weightlifting gym when you do contraction of your muscles. Now you have stretching of the same chest muscles, and your palm must be directed down to the floor. In this position you can also do increase intensity. You can hold your right fingers with your left hand, and you use always force of your legs, rotating your torso, reversing your chest and face up. So legs must be active all the time. And one of the modification of this asana is you can lift this leg up and use weight of this leg, moving this leg to the side. You turn your torso. Turning your torso, you turn your rib cage, and you stretch your chest and shoulder deeper. Okay, reason why it is important here to put your palm higher than your shoulders will be described now. So, for example, if you put your arm on the line of your shoulders, now it is perpendicular. Just a second. There is a fact. If you roll cylinder is moving parallelly. But if you move conus is moving on the circle. So our body is acting, when you roll your body, it is moving like a conus. That's why if now her arm is perpendicular on the line of your shoulders, when she is moving, look, now angle is much less. So it is moving like conus. That's why it's like if you want to shoot flying duck, you have to shoot not to the duck, you have to shoot in front of duck. So yeah, we never in yoga, we never shoot anybody, but understand of that principle. So you want to shoot some moving target, you have to shoot in front of the target. So same, before we get this problem, you put first palm on the floor on the line of your forehead, and then when you roll, then in final point you get perpendicular shoulders. Understand? It's to predict possible wrong angle. Okay? That's why we do it in this way. Another thing, many people when they do this asana, when they try to grab with one hand to another hand, they do it wrong because they want to do fingers lock. That's why they rotate fingers up and they try to get this fingers lock. In this case, your shoulder muscles will be turned and you will stretch another muscles, which we don't want in this. That's why here is transversal technique. In transversal technique, we have another alignments, which are not that alignments which we have in longitudinal technique. We have also in Universal Yoga twisting technique, which is also very different compared to longitudinal technique. So people in styles of yoga who are moving always only longitudinally, when something is going transversally, they don't understand these principles, but these principles are different. So this is transversal technique. Don't try to hold like this. So you can hold or two hooks like this from above, or from this side, please remember, like this. Don't try to hold from the bottom like this. And don't try to hold like a normal lock, reversing your hand. Okay? That will be a mistake. Okay. Remember how to hold correctly. This is important for effective stretching.